I'm going to talk about tits. This is called tits. Should be out and about. You like tits?
I love tits.
Who likes tits? Do I get a good score for tits? Okay. We'll see.
Shut up and talk.
Okay. My good friend Barry at the bar a month ago last night told me of some tits he'd seen that gave him great delight. I went home sober that night thinking I was missing out. They sounded quite glorious and should be out and about. A few days later I was determined as I could be. That pair of beautiful tits were perfection that I really had to see. I woke early before dawn. It would be a lovely spring day with binoculars and a thermos of coffee. I was off and on my way. Oh, I crept carefully through the brambles, getting stuck once or twice. In the darkness, every sound was a snake, or possibly just mice. I took up my secret hide overlooking a backyard fence. The mist was just on rising, but still far too dense. I cleaned my lenses on my viewers as they'd received a little bit of mud and had a swig of hot coffee to stimulate my blood. As the new day dawned and the haze began to clear, I saw those lovely two blue tits in a cage hanging near. I climbed over the backyard fence and stuck up to their little cage. I released the catch on the little door in a mood of pique and rage. I watched as they flew up high to their freedom at last, then fled back through the trees and the bushes running very fast. Breathing heavily and covered in sweat, I returned back to my bike. A ranger was waiting there. "Son," he said, "come, let's take a hike. We've had a complaint from a custom officer living near. You've released illegal birds in a national park, we're here. They'll breed like bloody sparrows and soon become a pest. They'll displace all the natives and block up the gutters when they nest." The magistrate let me off with a good behaviour bond and a warning about foreign birds, of which I'm always still very fond. I was at a bar with my good mate Barry. He's wondered where I've been. He told me about some beautiful caged parrots that he'd recently just seen. I went home sober that night thinking that they were missing out. They sounded quite glorious and should be out and about.